welcome to my video. Today I'm going to have a look at G1 Optimus Prime. Now my daughter bought me this off eBay. As you can tell, the smokestacks are missing, the chrome's a bit worn there, but all in all it's not too bad. Some of the joints are a bit loose, so it's just transforming. Some of the joints are a bit loose, I need to be tightened up, and that is what things I'm going to be. You see his head doesn't stay. That's what things I'll be working on today. But not only that, I have a second Optimus Prime. Now this one was bought for me off my partner. Got most parts on it. Bit of damage here to the front, to the bumper. So again, not bad Optimus Prime. So I'm thinking about tidying these up, making them look better, basically putting some new stickers on them and some new parts on them. Now I have already got some parts. For this one I have a set of fists and the bloated gun, all off eBay. For this one, a set of fists and the original gun, the slim gun. Also off eBay, I was able to pick up the smokestacks. Let's focus in there. Well and truly worn, as you can tell, the blue plastic showing through, no silver on them at all, no chrome, shall I say. I was also able to pick up the grill. So I'm going to chrome these parts, put them on Prime, get some new stickers for him, and see how it goes. I also have the trailers for both of them, but the trailers are fine, so no problems there. Okay. So to chrome these parts up, make them look better, I'm going to be using Morto liquid chrome. I'm going to put it from my airbrush. So let's see how this works out. I've put a little bit of the chrome into my airbrush, and now let's see how it works. Also turn my airbrush on though, doesn't it? Give it a light coat. Start with. Then we'll have to leave it to dry. A bit more there. Unfortunately, my compressor doesn't want to stay where it's supposed to. It's jumping across the table, but never mind. Let's give this another go. That's not looking too bad. I'll give it another coat once it's dried up. The only thing is with this paint, it does take a long time for it to dry. Hard enough to handle it properly. But we'll see how it goes. That's looking pretty good, I must admit. Although I do have a spare grill, which I'll also be painting, just in case, you know, it doesn't go quite right. Just put a bit more paint in here, a little bit more of the liquid chrome into my airbrush. It doesn't take much of this stuff to cover, just a few drops. There you go, that'll be plenty. So you can see a little bit in the bottom of my cup. I've got to keep stopping them. My compressor running across the table. And there we go. Another one chromed. So let's see how they take. Alright, since this is going to take some time to dry, I'll get back to you as soon as it's done. See you shortly. Okay, now it's time to take care of all the loose parts, like this head and these arms. They just flop about instead of being on a ratchet, so I'm going to strip it apart and see if we can do anything to repair them. Stay with me. Alright, first off we need to remove these two screws. If it holds still long enough, like this. Move that section of prime, move that out of the way. Pop these two screws out so we don't lose them. Put them on side where they're safe. There we go. Now we've got a screw here in this part, right there, and we have a screw there and a screw there that'll split this part apart. So let's undo them first. Give me 1 minute. Right then, where was I? This screw here was stuck, so I had to come off screen and work it out, get it out of it. Unfortunately, originally I had the wrong screw. I managed to find one, the right style for the part, so that should take care of that. Just undo this screw here. Undo this screw here. As you can see, I've slackened them off. With the back one being as bad as it was. You should now just come apart. There you go. The head separate. The arms. Right, so what we need to do is put a bit of material in here to thicken this up a little bit. What I'm going to use is nail varnish. Clear nail varnish. So I'll put a bit around there. It'll just make it a bit thicker and hopefully make it enough for it to grip. There we go. Just leave that to set. And while that's setting, we'll take a look at the arm joints. So we'll take this one out. Undo these two screws here. 1, 2, them two. Let's see what happens. Take both screws out. Down there. This part. So what we can see clearly, there's normally a metal plate that goes in here to hold it in place. That is missing. I'll have to see if I have any. Stay with me. Okay, so that is the part that's missing, that's making the hand so floppy. So we need to put this inside this. Start off by removing these parts. Put this back in. There's a little notch on it there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little notch. It goes inside that. Maybe just put both parts in together actually. Sorry, I'm off the camera, didn't I? Do apologise. Take that part. Put it inside there like that. And this part, this little sheath goes that. 1 second, 1 second, come on. Put it first then. First like that. So you put the metal bit in first. Then push that in over it like that. That should make the arm work properly now. Then this bit connects onto there. Like that. With the freshly painted smokestack. Go in there. Like that. This can be a bit awkward to work on at times due to the amount of parts. You can hold it like that. Then get that piece in place. That's it all held. Using that back its ratchet mechanism. What you need to do then is pop the screws back in. That's one. And that one away from me. Two. So 2 screws back in. That is the arm. Done. I should look in there a bit tight like, but a second. Not screwed up very fully. Maybe a bit of material put around that, I suppose. Right, so I'll take this back off again. So while that sets, let's put a bit more, put a bit of varnish around there. Just have to hold it tightly. There we go. Let that dry. We'll have a look to see if the other arm works. That one's drying. So here's the other arm. Take it out. Do that. to one side, keep it safe. Again, as you can tell, the metal clip is missing. Luckily I have another one. You can then go into there. What I'm going to do, save us a bit of time, I'm going to put a bit of varnish onto this piece. Then we'll have to give it a few minutes, let it drying before we try applying it. Just on the safe side, varnish around it, right there, bit of varnish. Leave that to dry, and hopefully it won't take long. Stay with me. Okay, put a bit of varnish on them to hopefully thicken them up enough to lock them in place. Yeah, apart from this end. Get these out of the way a minute. Go. Start that and that clips in place. Goes over. That still flops around like a sausage. Bit more packing on that. Or maybe this don't need turning a bit. Like that. Out. Get to there. Up to there. Up to there. Up to there. That back in there, like that. And still a bit of play there. So have we got any tape? Stay with me. Okay, so what I wound up doing is I put a bit of PTFE tape around it. Let's see if we can get it to show. It shows, does it? It's no. Here you can see it there, bit of white PTFE tape. Just to thicken it up a little bit. I'll put it back in here. Lock it back in. Put that on there. Push that into there. Like that. And now push that onto there. That's a bit better. Don't shake about as much. There you go. Not too bad. Maybe the screws in it a little bit tighter. Can but hope. So put the screws back in. One. Right, do a screw car. I think it's underneath this stand actually. Nope. Oh no, I use that one. Suppose I could use that one there. And 2. So just give me a moment. I'll see if I can find the other screw. Right, got another screw. Let's see if I can get this one to go in. Not any issues. Okay, back to reassembly. And you push that back into there. It should lock in when it goes into the right position. There we go. Take the screw. Put it in the side there. Do that again. Side there, and away you go. Turns that up. Put the screw in that side. And you just got the one here in the back to do. So screw there. That's your one that's awkward. Give me a second here, so I'll try and get the screw to behave. There we go. And screw that in. And that's that. So now we'll get the legs. I'll put this back on. Get one of the remaining screws. Now these screws go back in the blue bit. See it go apart before. So there. And good having these magnetic screwdrivers, but there you go. You can still play up from time to time the screws can. There we go. All back together. Now we're going to put on fuel tanks. So let's start off by getting him into vehicle mode. Might still do something to try and tighten these up a little bit more, just to keep them holding. Right, as you can see, screw goes in there, you got the holes that line up. So I'll take that out of there, put it through like that. The screw goes in that side, if it stays in. Just tighten that down. Like that. So this foot seems a bit loose. That's better. I'll do the same with this leg. I'll do remove the screw from the fuel tank. Slide the fuel tank into place. Make sure it all lines up. And place the screw inside. Tighten up. Just want to make sure the foot's tight. And there you have it. There you go. G1 Optimus Prime into his fist put back on, which I just go grab right now. And there you go. G1 Optimus Prime. All back together again. So, put into vehicle mode, move his fist, flip his head over, put his arms into place. You need your transformation, this one. And so still got to sort as much as I can, make it a bit tighter. Fist in the cab, keep him safe. There you go, G1 Optimus Prime.